Hello guys, and welcome. It is ThatSrb2DUDE here today, bringing you yet another episode of Worth of a Gear perk. Now, today we are going to be going up through with Special Charge Up. Now, I'm doing this video just a little bit differently as well, mainly because Special Charge Up is very interesting compared to how it was or how it worked in Splatoon 1. It works very different and it stacks very interestingly. Now, why I'm not doing this video in, regular Splatoon 2 is because I don't feel like it's the greatest way to actually show how Special Charge actually works. I'm using this little, web browser thing known as, loadout.inc. Link in the description below if you want to, try it out to, work out your stats with certain types of builds and stuff like that. Like, build your own, own little builds and stuff like that. Look at this. You can just put all of this on, let that stack. But I'm going to be using this to show you guys how Special Charge really works and why it's not great to stack so much and just, completely max out on your Special Charge. So first thing we should do is take note of the amount of ink it requires for you to get your special. This is the weapon Splashshot Junior, and this is the ink armor. So, say if we were to put, one main of Special Charge Up on the Splashshot Junior. As you can see, it decreases the amount of special it needs to, from 180 to 165. Now, you would probably think if I was to put another one on, it would be 15 more, but no. The amount is only decreased by 11 when you put two mains on. So the first one, it decreased it by 15, and the second one, it decreased it by 11. So let's say if I was to put another one on, and that one's even worse, actually. It actually decreased it by 7 this time. So what I'm trying to show you guys is that with Special Charge Up, it has diminishing returns, meaning the more you put on, the worse, impact you're going to get. So if I was to take all of this off, let's actually just work with, subs this time. So if I was to put one sub on, it decreases it by 6. Put another one, decreases it by 4. Put another one on, decreases by 4 again. So subs are still pretty consistent. Now when you put 5 subs on, it decreases to 3. This decreases to 3 again. Decreases to 3. Decreases to 2. Decreases to 3 again. That was weird. Okay, so when you put on 9 mains, it has a diminishing return. It starts at 6, then goes to 4, then goes to 3, then goes to 2, and for some reason at the very last sub, it goes to 3 again. So it probably isn't actually taking away 3. It could be this could be, 156.5 or something, and this just basically adds 2.5 to it, and then it does the same thing again. It adds 2.5, so it goes to 151 point some decimal, and then for some reason when you add another one on, it adds 3 more. So that's what it looks like for subs. Now let's just completely max out everything. Let's just max out the entire thing. So let's do this again. We put all the mains on. You already saw what the mains do. When you put one sub with 3 mains, you already get 2 increase. 2 subs is another 2 increase. When you put 3 subs, this technically equals 4 mains. You're only getting 1 point difference now for each sub that you put on. Just a 1 point difference is honestly not worth it at all. Another 1 point difference. I believe if you put this amount on, it doesn't even change. Actually, no, it does. 1 point difference again. I believe it's when you get to this point where you put another sub of Special Charge Up past 5 mains, technically 5 mains, you basically don't get any difference. It's basically going in decimals. It's going then you're putting more Special Charge Up on, but in values of decimals. So this is probably a 0.5 increase of points, which really isn't worth it at all for when you're you could put something like swim speed and it'll do more good for you, but put this on, then you get, there you go, you get an extra point, 138, and if you put another one on, it doesn't change at all. So there pretty much is a really hard diminishing return when you put loads and loads of special charge up on. So let's just kind of see where is like the sweet spot, really. So like the Splattershot Jr., a weapon that has an 180 point value for special weapons, we can take away 41 points of that. Now, in my honest opinion, I only feel like you only need to take at least 20 or 30. So let's just have a look. We know that if we put one main on, it takes about 15 points away, which is really good. If we were to put another one, it's another 11 points. And if we were to put some subs on, maybe, it's actually only 3 points. So in my honest opinion, I don't feel like it's worth it to go over 2 mains worth of special charge up. Because as you can see, with one, if you add an extra sub, it's only 3 points. And if you add another one, it's only 2 points. So, I mean, honestly, that's a 5-point difference. So all you really need to do is hold the shoot button for well, actually not 5 seconds, just 1 second. Probably less than that. Just spray around for 1 second. You already got your special straight away. So, honestly, that is not worth it. So what I feel that it's worth it to have like the minimum amount of special charge up increase, I would say the minimum you would want to have is 1 main and 1 sub. Because it's close enough to, I guess, 20 points of decreased, I guess, ink value. And it's also because special charge up speed is 11.5% faster. So basically, when you're genuinely playing, you're going to be getting your special weapons at least 10% faster, or 10 to 11% faster, whichever you want to call it. I'll just say 10% just to round it up. Which, honestly, a 10% difference is really decent in my honest opinion. When you put on 2 mains, it's 16.6%, which is really good. You could also put on 3 mains, maybe. Honestly, I feel like the sweet spot is 2 mains. You get the most out of it. 3 mains would be 22.4%, which is really good, of course. But the diminishing returns really take away, like, I guess, the value of having, like, a lot of special charge up. And of course, when you stack loads and loads and loads of it on, it's just, like, when you get to this, you only get 0.4% better special charge up. The most you can get with special charge up is about a 30% charge up speed, but that is of course if you put nothing but special charge up on your, I guess, build. Would not recommend it because it's not really too much worth, it's not really that worth it. I would say honestly 15% is fine, and you basically get that just by 2 mains. And also with this amount of special charge up, you have so much more room to put other things like this and this. And, you know, it just have a lot more space. So, optimally, 2 mains is probably, like, the furthest you want to go. And the minimum would be 1 main and 1 sub of special charge up. That is pretty much all I've got to say with special charge up. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope, you know, you got a better understanding of how special charge up works as well, and how much you really would want to put on, and I guess the worth of special charge up, as this series is called. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, both in the description below. Do it for both if you're feeling generous. And as always, guys, this has been ThatSrb2DUDE, and I shall see you guys in a future video.